What's going on, YouTube? So I do a little van tour of my van. I do HVAC and refrigeration. So let's go ahead and get started. On my doors here, I keep a little trash can, so it helps keep the area as clean as possible. My rope, extra set of hoses, my analog gauges, gloves, all my extension cords of various sizes, my grease gun. On the other side is where I keep my belts, spare belts, little pouches full of random zip ties, pens, markers, jumpers, just random stuff that you want to have on hand. Scrub bucket just to keep your hands clean. I have a filter grabber. This thing's really cool. Highly recommend this if you do a lot of maintenances, but other times they have me do maintenances. It just makes my job a little more easier, especially roping them up. All my refrigeration tanks, recovery. A little box full of gloves, the Gorilla gloves. I have my hat with the neck protector. This thing's really cool. I like this a lot. It's a spare bag. My torch set. Might do a little video on this to show how I have it custom and everything. Not too custom, but what I carry. My little client speaker. Thing's really cool. Just have some tunes or listen to the radio. Shelf full of coil cleaner, grease guns, WD-40, markers, tags, whatever. And the same thing on this side, except it's just pipe dope, some nylog, some electrical liquid tape. And as we go inside, just keep some refrigeration parts, you know, at the temp controllers and all that, contactors. And this side, just a little little drain pump. This thing will come in handy, especially if you want to know the diagram, the angle and all that for the pitch. There you go, the pitch of the fan. Pretty cool reader. Little clear tubes, a funnel, clean the pipes. I carry this. It's just so I can hear the bearings better on the motors, so I can diagnose it better. Same with this refrigeration part, all my Hvacs, bunch of electrical parts here, box of rags, same thing, refrigeration parts, heat gun, knee pads, brush, and these little guns so you can hook it up to your nitrogen or oxy just to really get some real power. Jug of 134. Have some trash bag, a roll of copper, my bucket of rags, little paper towels right here. You get these at Harbor Freight. These are pretty cool. And these are where I just keep random tools, just kind of scattered, not the most well organized, but just hammers, chisels, caulking gun, a little spud wrench, some random Allen keys. Same thing here, just bunch of nylog, Loctite, pipe dope, anti-seize, and then same thing, some snips, vice grips in various sizes. Keep one roll of hoses right here. Keep a little spray cleaner, 2 map gases, some pullers, little claw on the puller. Some more rags and gloves. These are all my safety stuff. My glasses, sunglasses, clear ones. Some booties, flare kit. Some ratcheting straps, duct tape. These are all various tape, aluminums, duct tape, and all that. Same thing, all chemicals, vacuum oil, some soap bubbles, all that stuff. Smoke testers. Some fittings, and then this little bit box right here. It's really cool to have random bits. Just if you ever run to one of those little equipment that requires a certain bit, I have it all over here, so gets me out of a jam. In here, I don't keep much, just random stuff in here, stuff that I would rarely use, but I'll be glad when I have it. In here, I'm gonna eventually put these all in pack outs, these packing organizers right here. Eventually, I just gotta kind of build up to it, but you know, low loss fittings and all that stuff, fuses, all that stuff right there. On this side, I keep thermostat wire, some filter dryers. These are all contactors and some run caps, various sizes, and all CFM motors. And then building it up to a pack out. So if I have most of these filled up, obviously terminals, wire nuts. I have just one specifically just for batteries. This one's empty. I'm gonna put some smaller M12 tools in here, but I gotta buy that insert. And then yeah, and then some just tools and stuff. All my power tools in here. So, but also I have a shelf here. It's one of those shelves you put on one of these sides. This is not the same, but on some vans. But in order for this to fit in here, I had to cut it, completely cut it all through right here, and kind of just pushed it in and just put some self tappers in here. It looks ghetto as heck, but it's solid. It ain't going anywhere. So I got some extra storage, and it really paid off. So I have a little crowbar, my nitrogen recovery, my scale, my vacuum. In the back right there, I have a little organizer right there. This is where I keep my copper and an extra jug of 410. I have all my Vito. That's my go bag, and this is my main service bag. I have a Huntsman sprayer, leak detector, and that's my micro gauge, little socket box. My MB2 just full of extra Klein tools, an extra meter. That's where I keep batteries, and those plastic organizers, I'm gonna get rid of those, so because I don't need them anymore. My CP4 and just, you know, organizers. I have videos of all this stuff on my channel, so you guys can go check them out. my M&T and M12 drills, a little manometer in here, an empty Vito bag that eventually I might put some stuff in here. I haven't decided what I'm gonna use it for. Extra parts bags. This is just random parts. These are still good. I tested them on all. So if I ever run into a jam or I just want to throw a used one in there, unless I want to pay for a new one. But this is a random parts bag. It comes in handy every once in a while. My DRXL, I have a video on that. My little sprayer and my coil gun. This one is really starting to leak on me. I had this for a couple of years, but I actually dropped it not that long ago, and ever since then it started to leak. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely need a new one. My 2-gallon wet dry vac runs on battery. Love this thing. It's not the strongest, but it's a hell of a lot better than running cords, but still enough to kind of get the job done. My inspector camera, M12, and this is my bucket that has my hoses, built expansion hoses. I have like probably around 250 feet inside this bucket, and this little wand hose, really cool. So this is a hell of a lot easier than having like a bunch of rolls of those hoses. So makes the job easier for me. All right, actually might do a video just on my pack up, just so I can show you what I have and what I keep. But I kind of want to make sure it's nice and organized, and I fill this up. So before I show you guys, here's the front of the cab. I have a little fire extinguisher, first aid kit, some extra trash bags. Little stuff where I have all my paperwork in here, my time cards, shirts, but these are dirty. I'm actually gonna bring these in to wash them, and just, you know, keep all my pants. I have an inverter where I have all my charger on my phones. Little shelf here just full of random stuff. Just want to throw in there so it's out of the way. In here I keep extra shirts, extra war tickets, paperwork and stuff that I need. Vest and hard hat in the back. I have a little speaker over there on the side. But other than that, that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Oh yeah, this is actually my cart, actually. That's why I keep my cart in here. Alright, but have a good one, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video.